Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Reactor, and this is Quinn, and today's article is coming from CNBC.com, and it's titled, Chinese Spy Chips Are Found in Hardware Used by Apple, Amazon, Bloomberg Says, Apple, AWS Say No Way. So it was just, in the title, there's an argument? Is that what this is? The chip could have enabled China to view the network of several companies, but Apple, AWS, and Supermicro deny the claims, according to a report by Bloomberg Businessweek. Apple, AWS, and Supermicro dispute the report. They're like, no. China reportedly used chips to spy. All right. So I'm guessing this is like chips that are sold to Apple and blah, blah, blah. All these companies are using Chinese chips, and the chips can spy. Yeah.
Smart.
Spying with data chips, good idea. Data center equipment run by Amazon Web Services and Apple may have been subject to surveillance from the Chinese government via a tiny microchip inserted during the equipment manufacturing process, according to Bloomberg Businessweek report on Thursday. The claims in the report have been strongly disputed by technology giants. So, Bloomberg is saying that they can spy, and then the tech companies are like, no, they can't. But
so it's like what information can they possibly get with those chips? Is it information from Amazon's corporate?
It's from the stuff, I don't know.
Or
it might be all
consumer
of it.
Information.
Yeah,
too?
it might be consumer.
Like, do they really want to know like what stuff people are buying off Amazon? It helps.
Oh yeah.
It helps find out like
just like Amazon can watch what other people are doing.
Right.
Man, the chips, which Bloomberg said have been the subject of a top secret U.S. government investigation starting in 2015, were used for gathering intellectual property and trade secrets from American companies and may have been introduced by a Chinese server company called Supermicro that assembled machines used in the centers. I wouldn't put it past them to do something like that. You know, like every time there's an embassy built, or at least during the Cold War, I heard that people are constantly putting microphones in the walls, and everyone's always trying to spy on each other.
Right.
It's like part of the world. It's part of the economy, probably. Shares of Supermicro plummeted more than 40% following the report. Trading of the small server company's common stock on the NASDAQ was suspended on August 23rd after repeatedly missing SEC filing deadlines. Supermicro shares now trade on over-the-counter markets, which is like the smallest markets. Mm-hmm. Apple shares edged 1% lower in Thursday trading, while Amazon fell about 1.5%. So Bloomberg is messing with the stock market.
Okay.
Yeah. Asked by CNBC for comment, Apple reiterated its strong denials of the report, stating, "We are deeply disappointed that in their dealings with us, Bloomberg reporters have not been open to the possibility that they or their sources might be wrong or misinformed. Our best guess is that they are confusing their story with a previously reported 2016 incident in which we discovered an infected driver on a single Supermicro server in one of our labs. That one-time event was determined to be accidental and not a targeted attack against Apple." So
they're saying it's a one-time thing.
Yeah, something happened, but it was once, and it's not an issue. And then Bloomberg is all trying to get a scoop on them. AWS has also denied the report, telling CNBC in a statement, "As we shared with Bloomberg Businessweek multiple times over the last couple months, at no time, past or present, have we ever found any issues relating to modified hardware or malicious chips in Supermicro motherboards in any Elemental or Amazon systems." So yeah, basically all the giants are saying this isn't true. What are you talking about? And they also said that in 2015 the government was investigating it. Oh, and they didn't find anything yet? Oh, but Bloomberg knows. Like,
Right.
I feel like that's
Bloomberg.
This is
media
like a
supergiant.
I'm not one to side with corporations, but this does seem like an empty fluff story that they're trying to get a fake scoop. Right?
Really? Is that what you get of it?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like if all these people and the government investigated it, like, what are we worried about? And they even said one incident happened, but it doesn't seem, I don't know. A statement from the China Foreign Ministry said China is a resolute defender of cybersecurity. Okay. According to Bloomberg, the problem was discovered in 2015 and confirmed by independent security investigators hired by the cloud providers. Supermicro servers were removed by Apple that year. According to the report, which also asserts ties with Supermicro, were severed in 2016. So they don't even use them anymore? A follow-up investigation involving several government agencies was conducted as well. Apple and AWS deny these moves, including Supermicro, were related to chip worries. No consumer data was stolen as part of the alleged campaign, according to the report. So, according to Bloomberg. So Bloomberg did a report saying, and nothing was taken. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, this is a big issue. They're spying on us, but they didn't get any data, and everyone's saying it's not true. What are you reporting on, man?
So Bloomberg is working with the Chinese government to help extract information.
No. They're saying nothing is real. This isn't happening. It's all a fake story.
Okay,
That's what they're saying.
Okay.
And Bloomberg broke the story thinking they have a scoop, but I feel like this is just a bunch of he said, she said, and I don't trust the government very much either. But
I don't either.
But if I hear that the government investigated it, I mean, what do I think they're secretly not acting on it? You know, I just kind of doubt that. China has long been suspected, but rarely directly implicated, in en masse spy campaigns based on hardware made there. The majority of electronic components used in U.S. technology are manufactured in China. Companies including component manufacturers Huawei and ZTE, as well as surveillance camera maker Hikvision, have all fallen under intense suspicion and scrutiny from the U.S. government in the past year.
ZTE makes phones. I know that because I used to have one of those a long time ago.
It sounds familiar, but I have no idea.
So Huawei, that's phone too, right? So they're...
Oh, in Hawaii, I think they make TVs.
So it's... Okay, so...
It sounds like a TV manufacturer.
Okay, yeah, sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Intellectual property theft is one of the core arguments for tough trade restrictions on China by the Trump administration. Intellectual property theft. Oh, like... Because, like China steals a lot of stuff because copyrights don't work internationally, and plus they kind of don't care. So whenever something's created in America, someone in China is always either remaking it, but I think people in America do the same thing to them. If someone in China makes an app that's doing really well, someone's gonna remake it in America. You know?
Right.
So, I don't know. I feel like I don't even know what they're talking about at the end. What does that even have to do with anything?
You know, I'm going to be honest with you, Dave. I don't really know what they're talking about here. It doesn't really affect me, so I don't really care.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a non-issue. This whole article is just bullshit. And I'm seeing this article everywhere. Like, it's being reported by everyone.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that I get spied on every day through my phone by our government. Pretty sure.
Yeah, there's so many people though. It's kind of a non-issue to me because, I mean, why would they watch me?
Like, do you really want to watch me play video games?
Do you really want to hear me listening on my phone while I watch TV? You know,
they're gonna learn very little by watching me.
They're gonna tap into my phone and see me watching YouTube videos. Like,
right.
Oh yeah, look,
we got him.
He's a fan of PewDiePie. He's a fan of Grade A.
In the news.
The government knows that I watch Grade A Under A every day. I've rewatched his catalog like I don't even know how many times.
Countless times.
Countless times. Every night.
That's a lot of times.
I use it to go to sleep.
Wow. I noticed. Yeah, you're kind of speaking differently.
What do you mean?
Because maybe that's affecting. Maybe you should stop watching so many of those. It's starting to. I think it's starting to get up in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I quit sometimes.
Okay. I know it's difficult sometimes.
Yeah. But,
yeah.
I mean, do you have any other thoughts on this article?
I hate this article.
Yeah, it's garbage. This is a garbage article. This is garbage news. And you know what? This was reported by Bloomberg, and now CNBC was like, oh, let's report on Bloomberg reporting on something.
I hate Bloomberg.
I don't care about Bloomberg, but I'm just saying, like, this is an instance of CNBC, a news site, writing a story about a news story. You know? Like, this kind of shit's gotta... I don't know, man.
It's shit.
News is garbage. This news is garbage.
Yeah. Agreed. Garbage.
Leave a comment in the video. Give us a like if you want. I really don't give a shit. I'll see you in the next video, though. Thanks for watching.